You see what's going on, right? You could feel you could feel the vibe like I'm being watched, and there's Satanists, devil worshippers there watching me and reacting in real time to what I do and stuff like that. Like they just there and they just like any little things, oh there's another uh, or negativity. Now he's gonna feel this way bad. You know what I'm saying? Like they go and say things in real time to see if they could affect me to the point where they could start to control me. They want to control me. So they like watching, and sometimes I do this thing where I watch a video right now, sexual temptation through my dick right now. This is happening in real time right now. This is happening in real time right now. They're focused in on me right now, right there. You felt that. You see? So like after I watch a video, you see, like they was just trying to put a direction for me to go, not put it that they just pretty much see it like what I could possibly say with information they have gathered from me from me from watching me the way they're watch because they have like randoms that watch me. Some of my neighbors out here are Mexicans, and they have a unity, a brotherhood amongst Mexicans, and they go and watch. And they're not only Mexicans, there are other races in it too. They're Satanists, negative siders. You see right there, they just did that right now. Right now, you felt that right now. So they're doing it right there in real time to try to distance me from my original points. You see? Sometimes when I watch a video, sometimes I recreate it and see it like, if what if, it could, they could have done this or that. It could have been perfect. And over the course of time, from them watching me, they've they come up with ways. Like if, oh, he's yeah, go ahead, think about it like that. Like if like if I'm always going to be doing the same thing after a video finishes, you see what I mean? They really observe, like the word you just heard right now. You see, right now, they were just a little bit of pee came out, and it wasn't even me. It was not a little bit of pee, like a drop. It was like going towards. Anyways, not to get, you know what I mean. So right now, they're affecting me in real time. They want to make it so that they could just do whatever they want in real life. You see what that's because they're liars and deceivers. They want to do things. The devil wants to walk amongst men as a lie, but he can't. Because I'm here, I'm the truth, I'm the real truth. And they want to walk around as lies, like if lies, like they went and imagined them, all these fantasies and shit, and they just, here as beings of confusion, these beings that manifest in different ways based on what you're thinking, and they're reactional. They react to you and stuff like that, the copycat and negativity. And they wanted to create a devil character. Right now, they're trying to use my back right now. They're really, someone right now is going to the most with it. He's trying to do the things that they were doing before. He's just there, like you heard him, ha 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 ha. So I'm exposing this right now in real time. So as you knew before, they want to stage a fake scenario, a fake presentation of something, so that the fallen angels, the devils amongst us, the devil and his minions could walk around They're completely just negative. These beings, these individuals are completely negative. They're from the negative side. They exist only to do their negative actions. That is all they want to do, to just be bad and deceive. They're completely opposite to how you're supposed to be. They're the second class living, existing beings. We're the primary. If you're good, you're good. But they're like the garbage of life. Right now, you feel it creeping through my back right now. Like you just right through to my back. And right there, they're acting like, yeah. You heard him. You see? Like he's just there in certain emotions that I'm feeling right now. But you could hear this shit in the background. It sounds like it's coming from the house over here. There's a house in the back of my house, and it feels like it's coming directly from over here, from where their antenna is at. Their antenna is up above. And I know the enemy likes to work through the internet. They go and literally siphon their energies through the internet, and they go in and see if they could play emotional games with me, like they're doing right now. And I'm letting this happen. I want them to do it so I could show you what they are, so we could take them out sooner than we have to, before they go into, because they can't go and reveal themselves as a big lie. They're powerful. They're not. They're cowards. Completely negative. One way. So it only goes one way. They're there trying to be super omega deceitful, working through technology. They're using technology too to do this. So it's part technology playing a role in this too. Right now you feel it. The energies are lagging. They're lagging through right now. You see it. I'm exposing it. Right now I'm being targeted by the enemy. This is what I've been going through. This is what I've been going through right here. They tried to distort me. They tried to thwart me through my back again, through this sensation that they're simulating to me. That's one of the ways they like to control people. They assimilate a certain sensation to see if you go along with it. If it could control you, dominate you, make you think something negative, so they can continue to see if they could elevate their tactics with you. That's what they're doing to me. I'm not saying they're doing it to you, because they like to double dab it, and they're liars and deceivers. They're fucking negative. They try to look for any detail to siphon through, to siphon their negative energies through any little details, like I've been telling you. Sometimes after a video, I watch it and I stop watching it. I go, okay, he could have done this or that better. And they went and they're so deceitful that they were there studying me, to the point where sometimes this fucking pussy who's targeting me right now was like, yeah, go ahead, think about it. I know you want to compare to see if it could have been done better. That's the reason why I started making this video. Because I'm being targeted right now. But if I went outside right now, there'll be nobody there. They want to do this to me indirectly to see if I go crazy, to see if they could deceive me enough to the point where I start to believe their lies. Get it? And they're there like if they're powerful and they're playing with my energy. If you was watching someone, you could affect their life. Sometimes, not every time. Depends on who they are. And that's what they're doing to me. They're watching me, trying to affect me in negative ways. They're waging war at me the way they are. They're coming at me with lies and deceptions and illusions and shit. Because that's what they're about. That's how they fight. They gotta make you, they gotta see if they could, if you believe that they're tough, that if you believe that they could beat you, if you believe that they're doing something to you, so they could try to do it. They're fucking pussy. They're the devil. You hear them right now. They most they and these are not just like fake fictional characters. They're real. Some of them are real. Some of it is the AI emulating voices and shit like that. Other times, it's them just there seeing if they could, catch a negative vibe from you or from me so they could do something or, say things in certain specific times and see if they could affect me negatively. They're waging war at me right now, and I know how to defend myself. I know how to completely annihilate them. So they go and like I told you, they like details and studying me and try to react to any little thing that I do. You see what I mean? Like if they want to suppress me with their satanic and technological ways. But it can't be done. I'm already at a certain level of self-awareness. You see, right there, they tried to thwart me right now. When I was about to say that right there. So you heard that, right? like if they like when I say like if. They're really devilish like that, and they target me differently. It depends on who they got on me. They literally got specific groups of devils, individuals that come at me to see if they could do something. They really come at me like structured. This is not a fucking random attack. This motherfucker didn't just come out of nowhere. He was called into action. He's trying something. They try him. They try the other one. Later on they'll have somebody. You know what I'm saying? Before I go to sleep, they have a night program where they just go and say things and say things and say just gossiping. They literally have a structure, a negative satanic structure, and they just want to exist and be there from the in the shadows or in front of you, acting like if they're not as bad as they are and get away with it. They want to enslave. They want to do negative shit. They represent all the negative things about life. Shit, scum, vomit, bad, negative, darkness, even though the bad side of darkness. They represent the worst of the worst. And they act like it, but not in the ways that you would think. They're just like us, but they're completely negative. They're not just like us. They're not even real people. Liars and deceivers, to the point where they're in a human body and or whatever, but they're liars and deceivers. They're on the side of negativity. You see what I mean? And the energy of negativity works through them. So it only feels like this right now because I felt some kind of way. I was feeling some kind of way, and they thought, right there, we got him. And we started like doing things. You see what I mean? Other ones may come. It's not like just one at a time that come at me. They come at me in groups. This is a group effort. You heard, sometimes they go, yeah, yo, get me technology. And they literally go and start to imagine something to what they want. And they start to mess with technology sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they would go and sneak around me. And let's say, go to one of the neighbor's houses. And the neighbor is a fucking Satan, is a devil worshiper. And of course they're going to let him in there so he could come at me indirectly. Because that's the type of shit they do. They're not good. They're not good. They're negative. They're the devil. All of them. But separately. You see how it feels right now? Like if they could try to do something Or try, like I said, try. It's just trying, just trying to put negative energy here, do this, see if it reacts. Do this, see if his energy goes to a lower point. They do that type of stuff. They're the devil. They're saying that the devil is me. But they're the ones hiding and messing with me in indirect ways. They're the ones I gotta. They're the fucking devil. There's no debating it. So I know exactly what they're doing. Acting like if they're not the devil, man. Come on, I know exactly what this is about. If not, they're negative siders. That is the main name I got for them. The negative siders. They're on the negative side. They only operate from the point of negativity. They're not normal. They can't just be good and do bad optionally, you know what I mean? And it'll be okay because it's not satanic. They do it for satanic reasons. So yeah, they like working through the pain on my lower back. So that's why they react the way they have been reacting, because they like to work through the lower pain on my back. On the pain on my lower back. Right here, you feel it right now. There's a debilitation in my body, and that's where it's coming from. And because I have that debilitation, there you go. You saw it right there, right? There, his fear that I'm gonna tell you that sometimes they wait for the pain on my back to fluctuate and go to a certain low level. And when it goes to that low level, they like to try to like affect my mood and try to place certain curses, spells, and shit like that right there where the pain is. So out of nowhere, right now I'm in pain, but it's not like a lot of pain. But because I have nerve damage and the pain is so sensitive, sometimes the pain will spike. I'll do a certain thing or just feel a certain way, and my pain just literally and my pain spikes out of nowhere. It spikes down. It does a jolt down. One of those pain things when you're feeling pain and it goes down, and they try to catch the pain at the lowest level, at the lowest point, and try to affect me through that week. You see what I mean? You know exactly what I'm talking. They're the devil. They're the fucking devil, man. I'm not 100% right now. These fucking cowards thought they could just defeat me when I'm at my weakest. This is the point in my life where I've experienced the most pain. Some of it is fake pain. I could just literally just meditate and make it go away. So yeah. But it is nerve pain. The nerve pain that I feel is connected to my nervous system, the way I feel myself in here. That burp right there, it felt like it has something in there. Some girl farting. That wasn't me thinking of it, but that was the energy that was there, the image. And those are things they do. They want every little thing that I do to be connected to something negative. They literally have spoken tons, a bunch of fucking curses and spells. Sometimes it feels heavy, the energy thick. Not heavy, thick. Like if I'm going to think into a thickness of energy, of negative energy directed at me. You see what I mean? Like some thick, and that happens when I'm about to think about certain things sometimes, because the enemy don't want me to think clearly. They don't want me to be at my best, because they can only come against me when I'm at my weakness. That little mess up right there, you know what it is by now. I don't have to explain it. So anyways, They want to lower my energy so they could have a chance against me. Anyways, you've heard them in the background. You heard them laughing and doing that AI shit that they're doing to me right now. They do use technology to help them. It's like they just stand there and technology does the rest. It just creates this, it uses Satanism as a way to see if they could channel in each individual's words, in the way that Satanism works. You know what I mean? Like they say something and dumb shit, and it becomes more than what it is because the computer and algorithms, satanic energy, you know what I'm saying? And it just goes into that direction where they just stand there, and then any little thing just starts to become an attack against me. You see what I mean? Like they just standing there all stupid and dumb the way they are, and then they get used through the computer. The computer enhances their, malicious intentions or ignorance or whatever, because they're just there on the side of negativity, Satanism, and the computer's like built to enhance their satanic personas. You see what I mean? Like it just emulates something from what's there. You see what I mean? So you see how they coming at me now. When I first started this video, the one talking there sounded very confident. You heard that right there. That was it. I paid attention to him. The moment I put my mind over there, he sensed some inconsistency, and I just, So you see the type of games that they're playing. So imagine the type of games they're playing with society. And this is, what they're doing to me right now. What they were doing to society, to the public overall, to the people of this country, was a lot more dark. Because it's more wide. There's more people. It's different when there would, to control a lot of people is different than controlling just one individual. You see what I mean? So coming at me, they study me, they study my patterns, they study how I am, where I go eat, what I like to do. After I watch videos, sometimes I say things. I make beats, sometimes I rap on it. So they target those areas. You see what I mean? They target it at specific times. Like if they're there, not like they go fucking strategize on how to attack my emotions so that I don't feel at 100%, so that I don't kill them by just feeling good. They don't want me to feel good. They want me to feel bad so they could feel good and confident, like if they could stand a shot against me. You see what I mean? Because they're so fucking pussy and cowardly. And they're there just watching me and strategizing and coming, at me. They literally follow a certain specific order on how they come at me. And it's very repetitive. They literally have been there watching me and collecting information from me ever since I moved to this house, ever since before I moved to this house. Because I've been exposing the government. If I wasn't exposing the government and Freemasons and them, they wouldn't even be worried about me. You see what I mean? The moment I decided to go and expose the enemy of this country, the enemy of humankind, they became aware of me. It was the moment, it was the second I said, yes, that's what I want to do. Or I was going in that direction. The moment I reached it, they took notice of me. And I took notice of them. It was mutual. Y'all there, I'm here. Now y'all know that I want to expose you. I see, I get it. Now you're going to try to come after me. Now you're going to target me. You're going to try, use deceitful tags. I already knew everything that was going to try to do before they even did it. It was all there laid out for me. I knew. It was mutual. I want to expose the enemy of humanity. And they're the enemy of humanity. So they became aware of me because they were paying attention to whoever says something like that. That I want to expose the enemy of this country, the real enemy, the Freemason. I knew they was involved somehow. Like the moment I looked at it, that the $1 bill, I knew there was a secret society out here doing things. And it was so fucking obvious. I looked at the dollar bill one day and I saw that pyramid, an eye on it. And I was like, what the fuck? Am I the only one who sees this shit? There's a fucking pyramid and eye on the fucking dollar bill. What the fuck, man? I'm not the only one who sees this. There's a fucking secret society manipulating shit, man. What the fuck? It was so fucking obvious. And that's what you've been hearing this whole time. Them. They don't want me to feel like this. You see how confident I feel right now I'm saying things? They don't want me to have a certain level of energy. They attack my energy. They don't want me to feel positive. They want me to feel negative. So they could feel positive in their negative ways. But you get what I mean. You get what I'm saying. It was obvious. It was obvious. There's a fucking pyramid and eye on the fucking dollar bill. There's letters around it. Oh my. I know it's gonna spell something. I knew. I fucking knew. At the moment I seen the letters, like, hold up. There might be more than what meets the eye in here. It was obvious, you know, down the line I started making sense of it. They're fucking secret society. They're right there. Anyways, so like, you see how they react, right? It was the moment I stopped. And there was a little... They're acting like if I'm not perfect 100% of the time, that sometimes they could come and interrupt with their negative attacks. You ain't gonna hear this level of truth spoken against the enemy anywhere else. I'm literally exposing them right now in front of you in this video. If you're hearing me, you know this is the truth. Whoever denies that this is facts is a liar, is one of them. He's gotta be either real stupid, real dumb, ignorant, or just the enemy right there acting like if they're part of us. They're liars and deceivers, fucking hiding and doing shit. Anyways, I explained the whole thing. You know exactly what's happening. Freemasons, they're the enemy. They have a network of Satanists working around amongst us. Those are the right words, amongst us. And they're there acting like if they're not, but they are. But they act like they are, but then they say they're not. You see what I mean? Like, they're freaking MTV Music Video Awards, satanic rituals right in the fucking open and shit. The news lying to you, police corruption, government corruption. It ain't fucking randomly. That shit doesn't happen random. There's a fucking order on how they fucking do shit. There's a fucking pyramid and eye on the $1 bill. I mean, if it takes you too long to get it, you really fall behind. I'm not saying give up. It took me a while to get it together, but I finally got it together. And when I got it together, I knew exactly what had to be done. Money is a problem. You come up with a solution, a system without money. I did that. I created a system that works without money. It's perfect for humanity. They don't want that to happen because they want to enslave. And what better way to enslave than with money? Whoever has the most money has a lot of power with money, because you could do a lot of shit with money. And with money, you could go and order a surveillance system against someone or many. Have a society working amongst you, talking to each other, using technology like the government, Freemasons. You see what I mean? So now you see, I just connected it all. So yeah, but money was one of the ways that they wanted to use to enslave humanity. You could feel them right now trying to mess with me. Well, they were messing with me through this video. From the fucking start, it started to show. So I'm not lying to you. This is the real truth. The truth is God. And they're liars and deceivers. I know what side I'm on. They know what side they're on. They're on their negative side. Well, not all of them know. They just, because Satanism is about not knowing, remember? So being controlled through their lack of knowledge is how they are. Sometimes they know and they play a part. It depends if they're needed to elaborate it with their agendas or whatever. Anyways, so yeah, so the truth is God. I know what side I'm on. I'm on the side of positivity, and they're on the negative side. And right now, you can feel my energy diminished a little bit because I mentioned the pain on my back a few times, and every time I say pain on my back, they go and see if they could raise the pain on my back. And they infiltrated my body earlier. They were assimilating actions like if they could, and there was a sensation like if they went and tried to just enter my body and try to affect me with their negative technological satanic ways. You see what I mean? Anyways, I'm about to stop this video soon. Now you know the real truth about them. I exposed the enemy on this video. They were just expecting for me to stop right there when I said it, and they were gonna try to affect me after I stopped the video. So I exposed it again. You see what I'm dealing with right now? I'm dealing with the enemy doing that to me. That type of stuff.